want to talk to you about is the Hunter Biden. So we can break some bread,
today?
and then we can get into the Hutch stuff that I want to ask you a question.
Oh, the Hutch tent literally never stops. Okay, I thought they were finally gonna talk about something meaningful, but nope, we gotta talk about Hutch. Let's go, dude. Oh! Okay, alright. Sorry, I'm stimming. Counterpoints versus Pisco.
All right. So first of all,
wait, is it true that Mantis debated Pisco? Oh my god. I need to find the content! Oh! If I don't find the content, the demon inside my body! Will kill me. Okay?
I don't like what Hunter is doing right now. Do you agree?
I haven't gotten into it enough. Weirdly enough, he's sufficiently charismatic that if Hunter Biden was like, "Hey Connor, let's go get a beer,"
Hutch's stream was sort of boring today. This is why Spurgs like me should stream, okay? We are the entertainment.
I'd probably go get a beer. Now,
I don't think they're complaining about Hunter Biden. I think they're gonna be talking about Hutch. That's what they said it's gonna be about.
as far as
He's
the
in recovery,
self-sweeping,
Connor. He's in recovery.
Oh, pussy! What a loser. So, anyway, but as far as like
This stream makes me feel better about my server's mental illness. What do you mean? Your servers? Like your Discord servers?
I caught some.
Which one?
I'm very early in the stream, but I caught some self-sweeping. I feel like there was some self-sweeping in there.
I think that it's a little bit unhinged to think that Joe.
Oh no, don't make me take... Dude, please don't make me take Counterpoints side, dude. If Counterpoints is gonna argue pro-Hutch, I'm gonna end it. Dude, I hate... Dude, bro, I fucking hate this blockhead, dude. Pisco literally found something Destiny's audience was happy about and started shitting about it. Wait, what?
Biden should have been the nominee in 2024. And I think that part of what Hunter Biden is doing right now is a kind of counterattack at what he feels are a bunch of Democrats who betrayed him, when, in my opinion, it's kind of Joe Biden who betrayed the Democrats initially by not even making a decision, really just like floating into this re-election campaign without stopping to even ask the question, is this a good idea? And so I just don't like.
Apparently he's debating Queenman tomorrow.
That I think that they're implying this entire time Joe Biden could have beat Trump, and I think that if Joe Biden was on that ticket, it was going to be an incredibly horrible landslide victory for Trump that would have put us back even further than we are right now.
I think that I heard you guys talk about this because I think I pre-watched some of the content, and you guys effectively said that there was polling post-debate, pre-election that effectively showed that this was going to be a down-ballot disaster.
Yeah.
Where effectively, like, Kamala, like, people feel bad.
This goes debating Queenman? Tomorrow.
Because the late-minute switch-out might have cost Kamala the election, but realistically, the damage was minimized.
Yeah.
So I think that's a compelling narrative.
Yeah, and the second part is I've been arguing against some leftoids, not really leftoids, more blue MAGA, the blue MAGA types, who say that I'm insufficiently loyal to Biden because I condemn as corrupt the pardoning of Hunter Biden, which I have and I did ever since those pardons were issued. And even though I have argued...
Okay, all right, boring, don't care.
Agree with Hutch on the micro points that...
the bull out or messages, they can fall back on that from a legalistic perspective, but they will 100% imply, even if it's not illegal, they'll imply the corrupt thing. And so you kind of have to be in those rooms.
Well, thankfully, I don't think that Joe Biden ever expressed those concerns to the Attorney General. And so I'm glad about that. I think that what Biden did he by and large, I think, governed with honor at certain times. Not that said, I think his own human failings started to show that he wasn't up to the task of being the president, especially in the last 2 years where he wasn't having regular meetings with his cabinet, things like that. But in general, one of the things I really respect about Biden is, in many respects, he was like everything Trump wasn't. He was bridge building, or attempting to be bridge building, in a way that Trump was trying to dismantle the bridges. He passed lots of legislation with bipartisan support, meaningful legislation, not just tax cuts for the rich, and was actually trying to do something for the public benefit all the time with his NLRB, with his different agencies, different regulations. Like, so I respect all that. I think his worst moments are when he was tempted by the Trumpian style. Like there was like some Trumpian, like the who's the Goblin from Spider-Man? Green Goblin.
Wait, is he talking about Dark Biden? Is he talking about? Is he talking about Dark Joe? Like, oh God, what is he called? Dark Joe? Dark Biden? What was he called again? Something like that. Dark Brandon. Yeah, Dark Brandon. Wait. What? That was such a fucking based arc. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, what? He was so fucking cool. He was like in front of a fucking red backdrop, like making speeches, and he was like giga chatting his way through every single fucking. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. You gotta be kidding me. That is like the best fucking arc, dude. Oh my God. What?
It's like,
yeah, the mask.
It's like there are moments in Trump's presidency where that blonde fucking hair just like goes and you can see it in the mirror and he has to like fucking just swat it away. But there are very Trumpian moments that are being revealed now with respect to his frustration with the DOJ that they're not protecting him, both in the Her report. He was apoplectic about the Her report, even though he cooperated in the first instance. He was trying to do the right thing, but then that Trumpian little mirror came in and he had to sort of fight that urge. Same thing with Hunter Biden, where he fought that urge, and then gave into it when he actually did the pardon. And then with the border, right? He kept saying, we have...
Dude, Counterpoints is such a blockhead, dude. How is Counterpoints gonna shit on my man Hunter Biden, dude? Hunter Biden is actually a fucking giga chad. Dude, Counterpoints wishes he was like half the man Hunter Biden is, okay? Like, I remember he was like constantly giving Destiny shit for like, oh, Destiny, why are you covering for Hunter Biden? Why the fuck are you covering for Hunter Biden? Oh my God, dude.
To do it the right way, we can't just do executive actions. We need to have a congressional solution. And then when the election was coming up, he did what I thought was against the law, and he shut down the border illegally using executive power.
Also, I watched a very, very tiny bit of the Hunter Biden interview, okay? He seemed fucking down to earth as fuck. Okay, he was chill. He didn't seem like he was a faker, you know? He didn't have like politician speak. Like he was being real, okay? He was being real, all right? This guy's fucking awesome. This guy's a badass, okay?
And gave into that Trumpian impulse. And I think, or when he tried to hold on to power.
He's just a dude.
By not stepping down when it was clear.
He has a massive
cock.
It took
him 3 weeks before handing over to Kamala Harris or handing over to the DNC. Those are Trumpian moments that marred and otherwise.
Also, just FYI, okay? The anti-cancellation crowd canceled Hunter Biden. Okay?
You know, a presidency that I think was, by and large, characterized by honor and trying to be everything that Trump wasn't.
Well, and I can understand the frustration. So, for instance, like I'm sure we'll talk about the Vanguard in a moment, but I can understand.
Like just so you know, Hunter, like, fuck, Joe Biden has had such a tough life. He has actually had like one of the toughest lives, like fucking ever. I don't know, like maybe it's only the boomers that remember it. I'm not a boomer. Okay, maybe I am, but like. I remember someone saying like, "Oh, Joe Biden lost like 2 sons. He lost 2 sons. He lost like his father. Like he basically lost a lot of his family members in very tragic accidents. Like all of them, almost all of them. The only son that he has left is Hunter Biden. Okay, and at least he still has his wife around, but he lost." Children. It's actually tragic as fuck.
And the frustrations of the far left, and I actually think that there's really something real about it.
Well, I mean, yes, exactly, Mike. Like, how could you blame anyone for turning to drugs after that? What? Really? Okay, all right, human decency crowd. A wife and a son in a car accident, and then another son later on, I think, from cancer. Oh, that's fucked up.
Which is effectively that people are so wrapped up in process that they will even ignore things that are immediate and emergencies and all that kind of stuff. But I think that this is how republics die. Okay. Part of the reason why I'm pushing back on the left, pushing back on the far left, pushing back on liberals whenever they say,
Dude, Biden lived to see his family die twice. Like, oh my God. He lived to have his family die twice.
I know we disagree on this, but
nuts.
let's pack the courts.
God doesn't even want to give him second chances. It's crazy.
Let's do Trump-style politics. Let's use the bully pulpit. Let's do this. Let's do that. The reason why you'll hear me complaining about it is because effectively, like, I feel like we're seesawing as a nation. Like imagine like a boat that is, rocking in the ocean. And so effectively what I hear is like, we're seesawed all the way to the right now. And what I'm hearing people is, oh, we need to seesaw all the way to the left right now. But that's how you cap.
In the early 70s, his first wife and 3 kids were in a car accident, wife and daughter. Hunter got a brain injury during the accident, and Bo broke most of his bones. Bo died of a brain cancer. Oh, shit.
Capsize the fucking boat. And that's what I'm worried about.
So let's get into the actual discussion from Vanguard, Hutch, all that stuff. So give me your reaction before I, like... Because I actually don't know it. I saw that you were reviewing something.
Yeah, I was simping for Hutch.
Yeah, go for it.
So I think Hutch has a debate kill shot in a couple of places. The first kill shot that he had, argumentatively, in my opinion, was that you could not bully Manchin.
We agree with that.
Even
you
if
agree?
you want, even if you want Democrats to use the bully pulpit more often, it just wasn't pragmatic in this specific circumstance.
So
that's number one.
On that, I just want to say we agree on the specific Manchin point that he couldn't have gotten Manchin through bullying to be in favor of like $15 minimum wage or some of these crazy policy goals that the Vanguard is saying. And I just want to make sure that you understand that every one of the Live and Learn co-hosts agrees with Hutch, and we have been consistent on that, like even before when he was arguing with Crystal and Kyle.
Again, emotional versus logical arguments. I think people could kind of vibe on the fact that in general, you guys do wish Democrats were more aggressive, use the bully pulpit more often, stop being pussies,
but not specifically.
I think you mentioned Amy Klobuchar as an example.
Amy Klobuchar as an example, or maybe you mean Kirsten Sinema?
Yeah, no, I think you were talking about Klobuchar in reference to redistricting.
I'm not sure about that. I certainly didn't bring that up, but certainly not me. Maybe someone brought it up. I'm not sure, but I just want to.
I could be bringing up the wrong name, but I think you guys were talking about how Democrats are currently looking at redistricting and gerrymandering districts effectively. That Texas and Florida and other red states have run away with it. There's specifically a Democrat, I forget who refused to.
A bully pulpit is a conspicuous position that provides an opportunity to speak out and be listened to. This term was coined by United States President Theodore Roosevelt, who referred to his office as a bully pulpit, by which he meant a terrific platform from which to advocate an agenda. What? I don't get it. Oh, like, you use your clout to speak up? Is that all it is? I was told that's how Bernie would pass medical for all. Oh. Wait, that's it? That's literally it? Why call it a bully pulpit then? What's the point? I feel like you're just like... You're just saying, like... Through debate, arguments, that's it? That's what you're saying?
Redistrict her state, and as a result of her lack of gerrymandering...
Kathy Hochul, governor of New York. Yep.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Newsom said he would look at gerrymandering in California to give them 7 more seats in the House. If Texas does the gerrymandering they're talking about, that's so based.
I was racist too.
Dude, Hutch sacrificed his hair for base takes, okay? All right? We have to all acknowledge his sacrifice.
Middle Eastern and North African women
now you're
earlier
being
today.
sexist.
I confused a Somali with a
to
Palestinian.
White women.
So now I just confused 2 white women, so that's good.
Say white.
White.
All right, there you go. Because you say all sorts of slurs. You need to start being more aggressive against your white people. All right, so what is it with white people these days?
They're pissed off.
They're always pissed about something. Anyway, I think that you should have been more aggressive in signaling, not necessarily to get Manchin to adopt some.
How do you bully Manchin and send them around? They know they have the numbers on their side. How the fuck? Okay, so you're bullying Manchin in front of the West Virginians that are like loyal to him? The West Virginians that are like one fucking Democrat slip up away from voting a Republican in office. You're gonna bully that person? Bro, you don't have the cards. What?
like socialist policy. And let's again put
Joe
in context.
Manchin?
We're not arguing for socialist policies. We're arguing for Biden's own agenda, right? Like his own stated agenda that he ran on. So a lot of people are conflating this like, oh, you wanted him to fight like tooth and nail for some crazy socialist aspiration. That's not what's going on. We're just fighting for Biden's agenda. I don't think that you be more aggressive, and certainly I'm not going to take the maximal, like call your DOJ and sick him on Joe Manchin, do all this crazy shit. And I'm just saying, I think that that is to signal to the base, signal to the people that you give a shit. And I think that that is where Biden undoubtedly left some chips on the table where he could have looked like he gave a shit more than he did. That's all we're saying. I think.
What are you talking about? Why the fuck would you appeal to these insane fucking lefties that just want more and more? You give them milk, they want cookies. You give them cookies, they want milk. You give them milk and cookies, they want more milk and cookies. Okay? Like, there's no point. What the fuck? They don't even have realistic goals, dude. Like, they want Medicare for all. You're gonna, like, bully pulpit, like, fucking Joe Manchin for Medicare for all or something?
I think it's a modest point and something that.
Again, you want to appeal to the people who want to endlessly critique capitalism, but never actually do any substantial change. Like, give me a break, dude. Dude, Pisco is actually so fucking stupid. Okay, fuck. He argues in a really, like, pedantic and smart-sounding way, but he's actually just, like, mentally retarded. Like, I swear to God. Like, if you actually look into the things that he's talking about, like, and fuck me, dude. Like, oh my God. Why is he so stupid? I just don't... Fuck, was he always this stupid? I just never noticed? Wait, what if he's been stupid the entire time?
Hutch should really agree to. I think you would agree to it.
I think it's just lost in the noise of the debate because the Vanguard boys are basically saying like this specific tactic, and you guys generally agree that Democrats should stop being wussies. But then that kind of gets mixed as an endorsement for the specific tactic.
Yeah, I think that's
again,
right.
It's the emotional argumentation rather than the
what
logical
we're actually saying
of what's being stated.
Yeah, I totally agree with that assessment, Connor. But that's what frustrates me because
I just saw someone tag in the Raw Kittenhouse tweet. Really?
Then we go out and say it, and we're like, we do agree with Hutch on the micro points that you're not moving Manchin on $15 minimum wage, that you're not really going to be able to, you can't bully Manchin. I even say specifically in the debate, you can't bully.
Dude, it's Razzle. It's Razzle. Oh. Hold on. Real quick. This is gonna be very fast, okay? If you're watching this in the YouTube video, I'm sorry. Okay. Hey, Hutchinson. Hey, Willie Mac Show. Destiny, the omniliberal, is failed doxing J-Stock right now as we speak. He is also giving attention to people trying to dox Hutch. It's one thing to quote tweet something. Destiny is right now doxing people, posting and promoting it. Rowkin House. This is J-Stock's editor. Okay, it's J-Stock's editor. All right, this guy's fucking stupid. Okay, that's all you need to know. Also, he malts. Hutch, why the fuck would you tag me here? I have absolutely nothing to do with anything Destiny or his community does. And the Razzle Smasher review of ours, okay? Foodshops is right. They just want you to hate Destiny like they do. Fucking true. Wait, does Ryo say anything here? So Ryo doesn't even say anything here. There's no good response to what Hutch said here, dude. Dude, give me a break. Give me an actual break. Dude. and to give a fuck about doxing is so cringe. To give a fuck about doxing is so cringe. These are the people you support, okay? Just FYI, alright? Again, I showed this on stream before, okay? Oriental Troon Foodshops thinks Destiny haters are in shambles because J-Stoke had sex with a BPD tard. Has this cat-eating cunt been doxxed? As far as I'm concerned, this could have been Royal Kittenhouse. We just wouldn't know, okay? It doesn't matter. These people are like actual lying, disgusting hypocrites, okay? These people didn't give a fuck about doxing. These people never gave a fuck about doxing, okay? Which is why, like, in my opinion, like, Destiny doxing J-Stoke, like, in my opinion, is just like it's the same thing with why, like, you should give, like, it's like MAGA, right? Think about it. It's like MAGA. They expect you to be kind when they are not. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't complain and talk about the principles of not doxing. Meanwhile, on the other hand, you're the one promoting a forum dedicated to spreading misinformation and spreading like fucking doxes everywhere. Your Discord is a place where you spread doxes, most likely. All right, your DMs and everywhere, your entire personality is doxing people. Okay, like you have nothing else going on in your life, so this is all you do. Okay, so like you know what? If everyone is doxing everyone, that's kind of fucking based, actually. Okay, the reason why that's based is because at least we don't get to pretend that principle even exists between us, okay? At least we pretend that no one is at least we get to pretend that no one is like there's anyone who gives a fuck about doxing anymore, because clearly there isn't. Clearly nobody gives a flying fuck about doxing when it's the other side. So why the fuck, there's no advantage to abiding by rules that the other side does not follow, okay? Like, what's the point? It would literally be my disadvantage for me, like, not to also take advantage of the rules that they are breaking, right? Does that make sense? Like, fuck. Like why the, like, you're playing, but you're playing like fucking you're playing dodgeball, okay? And someone, and then this kid crosses the fucking line, goes up to you and throws the ball in your face. Okay, and then now when you do it back, they're like, "Hey, you're not supposed to cross that line. What's wrong? What's gotten into you, dude? That's such bad sportsmanship. Dude, why are you doing that, dude? Don't you know that it looks bad to your own team when you cross the line? Why the fuck are you doing that? Why are you trying to cheat? Why are you trying to? Wait, but Andy over there just like crossed the line and threw the ball in my face. What are you talking about? What are you talking? What do you mean, dude? Who cares, dude? You're retarded. Like, come the fuck on, dude.
Bully Mansion. You can't bully Mansion. I say it in the debate, but it doesn't matter. They'll still maintain that we quote.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Oh. Foodshops was in Destiny's orbit. Not true already. She's lying here when she says she's only been on Kick or Keep. That's what? I never even had. Dude, these people are actually so retarded. That are famous. Foodshops is an insane and an unhinged liar and is fatter than Destiny. I am fatter than Destiny, okay? That is true. Wait, why do you even hate me all that much? Like, if I get a few hundred views.
That we betrayed Hutch.
Whatever.
I've seen that so often.
Okay.
And there's massive
That's the
threats.
most entertaining part of the content too, by the way, is when the more, I guess, moderate.
Also, I like how they are using a photo of mine that I literally showed on stream. So I essentially literally self-doxed. I wouldn't even say self-doxed, okay? But like, yeah, that's what I looked like in the past, and I'm proud. And I'm proud to have evolved from this. Like, this is nothing but a win for me, okay? Yeah, I went from this to becoming what you see on stream. That's a W, okay? Fuck you. Anyway.
Your centrist liberal is fighting the progressives. That's the content. So people are like, oh, Hutch is going to get bullied off the program. And I'm like, dude, this is the best content that they produce because it actually has spice.
No, but listen, I don't deny, like, I thought it was a fun thing to do in the moment. What I see and what, like, is fucking annoying is these massive threads, like, they are gaslighting Hutch. Point to me one instance of us gaslighting Hutch. That they are...
We'll talk about that in a second.
Doing something, yeah, sure. Doing something improper or, like, lying to Hutch or... at least I'll speak for myself. I know that Econoboy has recently come out as a socialist. All right, I don't want to, and that is his identity. He can come out. I am certainly not a communist. I am not a socialist. The way they're trying to paint it is bad faith, gaslighting. They're becoming tankies. They're building bridges with tankies, and that is what I take issue with. And also that, like, we're betraying Hutch. That, and there's no substantiation for that point. It's all kind of vibes. But I want to hear your reaction.
I think as long as you guys effectively make. Like, you guys should probably talk amongst yourselves. I'm sure you do. If you have a group chat or whatever, basically, I think it just needs to be, we're in a coalition together. We're all pushing for the same direction. We disagree with each other, but when we're on stream, we're just bantering. Like, obviously, we're talking about serious shit. We're talking about policy. We're doing this. We're doing that. But it's bait.
Oh no, we don't take.
No,
sure. I don't think we take it. Like, we're shooting the shit in the chat.
Yeah, he said coming out as if that's such a... Dude, fuck me, dude. And then Yakana Boy's like fucking like gay pride flag in the background. In addition to like, oh, I'm coming out as a socialist. Oh my god. Oh god, dude. Is this a Black Mirror episode?
This entire time, like we are maintaining healthy, good relationships off stream. It's not so much us and Hutch in that relationship where if there was an issue there, we
knew you were leftist.
offline. But we're like totally good behind the scenes. We're texting each other, we're sending memes, all that stuff. What I'm like the narrative from others, like not me with Hutch, it's me and other people making these what I take to be false smears that you are a communist, you're a socialist, you betrayed Hutch, you're gaslighting Hutch.
It's because you're hanging out with Aaron. That's why. It's because you're hanging out with Aaron, and she's obviously
what does that have to do with anything?
Communist.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, the exterior...
No, you fucking moron. It isn't just that she's an open communist. She's an open communist and the great betrayer? The butcher of orbits? The right-hand woman of present Sunday? The woman that goes by many such names?
Your narrative is that Pisco is becoming more progressive, more lefty. He's doing apologia for far lefties because he's hanging out with Aaron and he's hanging out with the Vanguard boys and he's hanging out with Kyle Kalinske and they're slowly poisoning his brain and rotting him.
Okay, but one, that is super condescending to me. Like
Present Sunday's
totally denies my agency.
Well, first of all, I literally have no problem with Pisco hanging out with Kyle Kalinske, okay, if anything. So it's like, yeah. But like straighter raid? Dude, straighter raid? What? Also, not only that, like, what does she know about politics? What? Is she some kind of... Like, at least Kyle Kalinske and Crystal Ball, like, at least they've been doing this for a couple of years. Is straighter raid some kind of political expert now?
My goal is to move them.
What's going on?
All right, my goal on Crystal and Kyle is to get them to care more about, and first of all, for Crystal and Kyle, I think they do care. I legitimately.
Do you think they know Aaron was given permission to share the messages, and that's why they're okay with her because Pixie let her? Wait, was Aaron given permission or no? Because I'm pretty sure Pixie has explicitly said she felt betrayed by Aaron in particular.
Legitimately think they do care. And Crystal has said to me and publicly that also, like, the liberals were right all along to be worried about rights and these kind of norms. She even says directly, she goes, I used to laugh about the norm, but now seeing Trump 2.0, like, actually the libs were right about the norms. And so I think they've already moved closer to us in some of these respects. And so my whole goal is to, hey, I think Erin, the reason why I'm doing content with her is because she's funny, because she's fun.
We don't know, but these guys definitely talk with Pixie after the fact. That's my conspiracy theory. What I remember is that Pixie felt betrayed, and she said she was betrayed by Aaron, essentially out of nowhere. No, the messages leaked from Aaron made Pixie look like the money-grubbing hoe I accused of her being. That's why Sunday has that narrative. Right! Like, why the fuck would you leak it to Sunday? You know, Sunday, the person like, yeah, it's Sunday, the fucking, fuck, we need to come with a name for him, okay? But yeah, why Sunday, really?
Because, like, it's like back and forth banter. It's a different kind of content than I usually do. Like, oftentimes my content is, like, very dry, and it's, like, just, like, going over legal stuff, and I think Aaron gives me opportunity to show my personality.
Aaron told Sunday that Pixie suicide baiting was fake, for instance. Wait! Isn't the whole reason why Sunday is made the fucking video in the first place was because he had, like, enough information to make it from Straighter Raid? Isn't that the whole point? Like, in addition to Dioreo's fucking moronic fucking call with Sunday, which, by the way, Dioreo, you're a fucking retard for doing that, okay? Like, in addition to that, in combination of these two, that's why he made that video, okay? And that fucking fucked up Pixie. That fucked up Pixie, right? Dude, just, like, you can't make this shit. Dude, come on. Straighter Raid is the great betrayer. She continues to make herself out to be, like, the great betrayer. like constantly. Okay, sorry.
And it would have a little bit more fun
She is the
banter
great betrayer.
than
She
on my
really
normal
is.
streams. And so it's just a very different thing. It's not about me becoming more a communist or anything. And that same kind of guilt by association would apply to you. Like you hung out with Lauren Southern, and you had a bunch of stuff with Lauren Southern. You had a bunch of stuff with all different people, right? Brianna Wu, all these other people. That didn't mean that you were like becoming them just because of your association. It's because you think that there's something to be gained.
I caught all kinds of shit for that. And you know,
you fought against it.
Expectedly so.
Bro, that Present Sunday and Beckett video, like these two videos together was like Pixie's 13th Reason Why. Okay, I'm just saying.
Expectedly so. So it's not a big deal. The main thing though that I would say though is that it seems like there is a misbalance on the show where Pondering seems to be a facilitator of conversation.
Pondering.
He jumps.
It's just funny.
Josiah. Josiah seems to be more of like a facilitator, where once he sees like the conversation break down, he'll try to like make the points in order to get the conversation moving forward again. But he doesn't seem to be like jumping in on Hutch's side and throwing a fucking elbow from the sidelines, which just might not be his personality. But that's where it feels like the show is a little bit unbalanced, because it seems that you and Econo Boy oftentimes see eye to eye, and so you're throwing elbows at Hutch. Hutch is doing a great job, in my opinion, in throwing fucking elbows back, but it feels like a 2.5.
Now my question is, will anyone start calling out Jeremiah? Sorry, not Jeremiah, Josiah. Will anyone start calling out pandering politics when it comes to enabling the fucking lose and learn fuckers? The lose and not learn fuckers to dogpile on Hutch, the one punch moderate. Like, there needs to be some justice, okay? I'm just saying.
One where Pondering is trying to split the difference.
Who's gonna have the guts
Boy are on
to
the same
do it?
page, and then Hutch is like the lone. You know, he doesn't like being called like a moderate liberal,